Hello there, I'm Ashley Williams and this is my partner Sarah, and we are going to be doing the range of motion video assignment. So yeah, one take wonders. Okay, so I'm going to start by having you stand up. Are you comfortable with your shirt off?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to have you take your shirt off. And then I want you to face with your back toward me, because I'm going to do some measurements. All right. Yep, and just kind of stand comfortable. So first I'm going to feel for some bones for our viewers. I'm looking for T1, which is right below C7, which I can feel right here. But just to confirm that, can you go ahead and put your chin to your chest? Great, and back. And now opposite direction. Perfect. Relax, and then let's have you look over towards your right with your head. Great. And left. And straight. And then let's do right ear to right shoulder. And left ear to left shoulder. Perfect. Alright, I'm just gonna do a mark. Great. Okay. And now is it okay for me to place my hands on your hips?
Yes.
My hands are a little full. So I'm palpating, for the viewers, I'm palpating for S2, which is going to be right in between her little back dimples. Sorry, I told you my hands are cold. So it's going to be right there. Be quick, I'll be quick, I'll be quick. All right. And then, just since we're measuring things, I'm going to measure 15 inches up from that. Or not inches, centimeters. Would be a lot. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to first just measure this landmark to this landmark that I took, just to get a baseline. Just to establish where your spine is at. And then we'll do some motions. Alright, I'm getting 43. Okay.
Wow.
Wow!
That's what your number was.
You probably have taller legs than I do. Okay, so I want you to, without bending at your hips, just kind of bring your arms forward and round out your spine. Great job. All right. Just hold that for one moment. Sorry. And I bet you that's probably about like 5 centimeters of an increase. More than that. Sorry. And we're at 51. So like 9. All right. Or 8. My math is bad. Don't take off points because I have bad math. All right. And now I want you to do the opposite. So I want you to roll your shoulders back and stretch. Same thing. Don't extend too much at your hips. Just kind of bring everything back. Great. And hold that for just a moment. I bet you that's about 3 centimeters off. Yep, you can bring your neck back if you want. Yep. That's about 39. It's pretty close. All right. Now what I want you to do, kind of the same thing. You'll bend forward, but this time you can bend at your hips, as if you're going to go and touch the ground. So go ahead and do that for me. Perfect. I'm probably going to see about like a 5 centimeter increase, I think. A little bit more than that. Actually, probably a lot more than that, kind of. Well, I'm getting, I'm getting 22 and a half. 7 and a half. Okay. And now I want you to go back, but this time you can allow your hips to open up a little bit more as you're leaning back. Good job. Hold that for just 1 minute for me. Sorry. I'm gonna guesstimate that you're gonna lose probably about like 3 again. So do that one more time for me. were at 12, so exactly 3. All right. So that's all I wanted from you in standing. So can you probably put your shirt on for me right now, if that's all right with you? Let me grab a goniometer.
Did you say sit?
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can take a seat. All right. So you don't have to place your knuckles in your mouth, but I just want to see how far open we can keep, or we can open our mouth. So open your mouth for me and just see if you can fit maybe about 2 knuckles. You don't have to, again, you don't have to put them in, but you can just kind of put them near it if you want. Good. Definitely can fit 2 knuckles in there, which is typical range of motion. By the way, all of this motion were all firm end feels, and this would be a firm end feel as well. That's a typical range of motion. So in like the clinic, I probably wouldn't measure it, but I'm going to measure it now just to show that I know what I'm doing. So I guess that it's probably going to be about 4 centimeters, maybe 5, because you had a little bit more space in there than the 2 knuckles. So go ahead and open your mouth wide for me so I can see your teeth. Great. Then measuring from the bottom incisors to the bottom there, and you're at about 5. Pretty good. Okay. So now, while you're in that seated position, let's do some pronation and supination. Okay, so I want to look at your wrists. So for this, I'm going to have you keep your elbow at 90, and we can start with whichever arm you prefer. Great. Yeah, so you're going to keep your elbow right up against your body, and perfect, thumb up like this. And then let me see you just keeping your elbow at your body, bring that palm up toward the ceiling. Great, I would say that's probably 88. And then, yeah, back to neutral. And then let me see you palm down. Pretty good. That's probably also around 88, pretty close to 90. Okay. I'm gonna have you place your hand in that position again. Wonderful.
My bicep is sore.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna say something about me like shoving my butt towards the camera or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I know, I'm sorry. Okay. So now what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you rotate and place your palm up towards the ceiling. Excellent job. Try to keep the back nice and straight.
I can't see you, but
Alright. They can't see my butt.
they can't see you. Where the gonias.
Alright.
Maybe they can see the other side.
That's about 85. Yeah, you can rest. And then we're going to do the same thing again, but with that palm down. And both of these are firm end feels. Just so the viewers at home know. Alright. Go ahead and do a palm down for me. Wonderful. We had said that this is probably going to be close to 90. We are close. Well, we're at 80. Oh, 81, 82. Great job. Alright. Let me think. So we did your TMJ. We did supination and pronation. Let's do some neck flexing and extending. So bringing your knee. Sorry. What? Oh, you can't see me. Oh, I know. I'm gonna grab a different goni just because I'm ridiculous like that. Okay. So for the viewers at home, sorry you can't see me very well. For the viewers at home, I'm gonna line my axis up with her ear basically. And I'm measuring at the bottom of one of those. Okay. So first let me see you bring your chin down to your chest. Good. And then you can go back to your normal. And then let me see you bring your nose up to the ceiling. Perfect. All right, and you can rest there. So I bet you, well, I'm thinking that her extension's probably around 45, flexion probably around 45, maybe just a little bit less, but probably 45 at least. All right, and both of these are firm end feels. All right. I'm gonna tip your chin up just a little. Sorry, thank you. Okay, go ahead and bring that chin down to your chest for me. Oh yeah, very good. All right, we're seeing about like 60. You can bring your, you can go back to normal. Your normal. All right. And then tilt your chin up for me. Bring your nose up towards the ceiling. Great job. Just a moment. This one we're getting closer to 43. Okay. Awesome. Now I'm going to switch out my big goni for a small goni, and I'm going to look at your hands and your wrists. So since you're here, go ahead and rest your arm on this for me. You comfortable? Good, good. Okay. Are you?
Yeah, I got a nerve.
Just say, you don't have to say yes. You can
Well,
say
I
you're
was,
not.
but I was.
Ulnar?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start by palpating. I'm gonna start by feeling for a bone in your wrist. So I'm just going up your little middle finger here to your wrist. Go ahead and bring those fingers up towards the sky for me. Great job. And then you can relax. Okay. Go ahead and bring your thumb without moving this arm. I want you to slide your hand thumb toward you. Perfect. I'm going to guess that's probably somewhere around 35. And then go back to your neutral, your normal. Good. And then I want you to bring the outside of your hand away from you. Good job. You're doing an excellent job keeping this nice and stable. Actually, that's probably closer to 35, 32. Okay. All right. Now, thumb towards you one more time. Okay, yeah. This is more so 21. And back to normal. First, I keep saying normal. Back, you can relax. You can relax. Okay, and then I want you to do pinky away from you. Good job. You're doing a great job keeping this forearm nice and stable. All right, and here we're getting about 32. Great job. Okay, so now I want you to, let me see you palm up. I want to see your thumb touch this part of your pinky. Good job. So because she has full opposition here, I'm not going to measure any distance because it would just be 0. But it was looked at. And that is a firm end feel. Okay. And now I'm going to look at your fingies. So let's start in this position. Yeah, good. And I'm going to be looking at this right here. Because I've got a little bit of a bubble, I'm probably going to go on the outside, but ideally it would be above. Okay. Where am I at? Okay. First, let me see you bring this finger in. You can bend some of this as well in order to get there if you need to. Great. Let's say that's about like 95
oddly specific to do with
Hey, don't judge me and you can relax. Alright. Okay, go ahead and do that again for me. Great. I'm going to push it in a little bit more, creating a passive range of motion. Amazing! You're at 101. Okay, so now we're going to do the opposite. So bringing this finger out as much as you can. Great. You can relax this outer part if you need to, or there you go. Get more range of motion. I'm going to say that that's probably going to be, sorry, let me look at my disc build for my, that's probably going to be around 60. Okay, and I'm going to push on it probably a little bit more too. Okay. And bring that finger out for me. Good job. I'm going to push it further a little bit. You're doing awesome. And we're getting about 52. Okay. So we did that. Let's do this guy right here. So like your little knuckle here, outer knuckle, kind of. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna have you bring your finger in. By the way, both of those for the viewers at home were firm end feels. All right. So go ahead and bring this finger in as much as you can. Do you feel like you're like limiting your range of motion here, or do you feel like it's tight?
Feels tight.
Yeah, okay. So this is going to be a firm end feel for the PIP.
You said this is going to be an end feel.
Oh, firm end feel. It is an end feel for the PIP flexion. Okay, great job. I'm going to guesstimate, let me see that, probably about 91, 92. Let's take a look. Go ahead and you can relax, just because I want to see where we're at. Okay, and go ahead and bend it in. Great job. Oh, you're doing great. You're at like 105. Okay. And we're going to do the opposite, which is the extension part, or the straightening part. So I'm going to have you straighten this finger out as much as you can. Oh, she's a little bit hypermobile. She's got some extra extension there, probably about like maybe 5 degrees, probably more than that. Let's see. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wowie, wow, wow. Gonna get me all set up. Okay. You're at, yeah, like, oh, yep.
Sorry, I forgot. I zoned out for a second.
She's at like 20, almost 20 degrees of hyperextension. It's very hyperextendable, y'all.
A little bit of swan neck.
Okay. How did we set it up so where I can get your other arm if I remember?
I have to sit there.
Okay. So now I'm gonna have you move up. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna have you sit back down. I have another thing I want to do. And I'm gonna move your chair close to me. Good. I'm gonna have you bring your shoulder out into 90. Maybe we move your chair up just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna move this up. All right. So now what I want you to do is, do you maybe scoot forward just a little? I just want to make sure that this isn't blocking your range of motion. Would it still be seen? Yeah. Okay. Right there. Perfect. Okay. So now I want to see you point your hand down towards the ground. Great. That's probably a little bit more than 90, probably looking at like 95-ish. And then I want to see you extend it up as much as you can. Or sorry, point your fingers towards the sky. Good. And that's probably going to be about like, don't make that face at me. That's probably going to be about like 30, 40. Okay. I'm just going to kneel so I can see eye level. Alright, I'm going to bring your hand in neutral, and I'm just going to support here to make sure that you don't end up lifting this. Okay. Alright, go ahead and bring that hand and fingers up to the sky. Yep, you can relax those fingers. Good job.
They just been like that.
They just be like that. We're getting like 52. You can relax. Okay, and then point it down to the ground. Good. I'm getting 92. Excellent. Okay, now you can get up, and I'm gonna, and both of those are ferment feels. Wow, I bump here. Ooh. Yeah, I got it. Okay, take a seat. My good patient.
Oh, my quads.
Alright, actually, mine's spinning that forward. It's a little bit. Sorry. Okay. Yup. Maybe no. That's fine. You can just stay there.
Now I'm off kilter. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna move this back just a little bit because I want everything to be nice and even. Oh my gosh. Then you gotta sneak forward even more. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Good stuff. Good. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did. Alright? So you'll bring your hand in and down and then hand up. And I just want to see what we're at. So go ahead and start by bringing it up. You can relax the fingers, but yeah, hands toward the sky. Great. You're probably at about 40, 50 again there. And relax, and then down. Good. We're probably at about 30, 40 there. And relax. 35. Let me be. Okay. Stabilize me here. Okay, go ahead and bring that hand up towards the sky. Amazing. And you're at 45 and down. Perfect. She's killing it. I don't know why I said 30, 40 for this. I was thinking, I'm pushing on it just a little. I know I didn't with the last one, but I know she can get more. So we're doing 94. We're getting 94 there. Okay. Now let's scoot the chair back some so that your arm is nice and stable. Still gonna keep you at that 90-degree right there. I'm gonna.
That's one.
Oh yeah, that is 90. Okay. Good stuff. I'm gonna palpate. I'm gonna feel. So down your third digit here. And go ahead and bring that wrist up for me. Great. And back down. How you feeling?
Hungry.
I know, I'm getting hungry too. Okay. Start by we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. I want you to bring your thumb toward you. Yeah, perfect. And rest. I'm probably gonna say that that's about 35, 30. Go ahead and rest. And then I want you to bring your pinky out away from you. Great job. And we'll say that that's probably closer to 35. That's probably closer to 40. And rest. Okay. Thumb towards you. Let's do this again. This time I'm going to take the measurement. And you're getting about 24. And rest. You alright? Just tired?
I'm I'm just yawning.
Okay.
Carry on.
Alright, and then pinky side out away from you. Perfect! She's amazing! This time we're getting 42. Okay, and the rest. Okay, so now we're gonna measure all your little fingies again. Not all of them, just the one. On this side, well first, go ahead and bring your palm up. Let me see you touch that thumb. Perfect. Same as last time, she can touch her thumb to this pinky eminence. And so I'm not going to measure that because it would just be 0, which is within normal limits. Okay. Opposition, everybody. Okay. But I do want to see how much your fingers can flex. So let's start where I want to just look at this knuckle and how much you can get bringing that finger in. So go ahead and bring that finger in for me. Great. Yeah, you can tuck that in if you need to. If that helps. Perfect. I'm going to say that's probably, that's a lot. Probably like close to like 115. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay.
Good choice.
Thanks. Okay. You can relax. Alright. I'm just going to line everything up here. And then, again, just as a reminder, this is a firm end feel at her MCP. Okay. And go ahead and bring that finger in again. Great. And then you can rest your thumb. I'll push it down, which is making a passive range of motion. And I'm getting. Getting 113. Oh yeah, all right. And then we're gonna do the opposite. So I want to see you bring that finger back as much as you can. Whoa!
Check that out.
Check that out. That's some good finger stuff. Bringing your finger back. Okay, and that's probably around. Let me see for just a second. Probably around 45 degrees of extension. All right. I'm going to put this at your knuckle again. Alright. Okay, go ahead and bring this finger back for me. Great job. Yep, and she's also not extending her other little DIPs or anything, so that's not going to limit any range of motion. And I'm getting, wow, 47. Good job. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, but now for this knuckle. So not this one, but this one. So go ahead and keep your hand there, and then your same thing once you bring that in. Do you feel like your range of motion is being limited by your finger or just tightness?
That feels like my finger.
Okay, so I would say that this is a soft range of motion then. If she feels like she could have gotten more, but that she's being limited. All right. I'm gonna guesstimate that that's probably about 105. Okay, you can rest. Just gonna line everything up here. Okay, go ahead and bring that in for me. Good. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. Girl, you're getting 115. You can rest. Alright. Yep, and then we're going to do, I just had to crack my back. We're going to do the opposite. So I want you to bring that finger out.
Thanks for telling the viewers.
Just in case you're like, what the heck does she just do? Alright. And same as her other arm, I'm seeing some, or other finger and PIP, I'm seeing some hyperextension because she's very hypermobile. Pretty hypermobile. Not concerning or anything.
I'm 7 on the hypermobility scale.
Maybe it is. This is pretty hypermobile. You guys just gotta trust me. This looks like 20 degrees.
For the viewers.
I don't want you being like, 20 is too much. It is close to 20. Okay. And there we go. Yep. 20 degrees. Alright. Go ahead and rest. So So I'm gonna say that this is all I want to do with you seated here. I am going to transition you to sitting on this table.
Coolio.
Does that work for you? All right, let me just move all my stuff. I'm sorry I'm hobbling, my leg is hurting today.
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
You go ahead and you do that. I'm moving this out of our way. And hopefully not any of you. And I'm gonna bring this pretty low because I'm gonna have to get down over ya. I don't know why I decided to put it down with my bad leg. Force of habit. Oh, go ahead and take a seat. That way you're not doing a deep squat. And you can ride it down.
Love a good ride.
Love it, love it, love it. Feeling stable?
Yep.
Good. And that's as far as it's gonna go. And I'm gonna get my big goney. And I'm gonna take I'll take my shoes off over there. Because I'm gonna be standing on this. And I don't want Dr. Hannah to yell at me if she ever sees this. Okay. Okay. Let's have you do we're gonna do I wanna see this ear go to this shoulder. Perfect. And you can relax. And then other side. And relax. I'm sensing you're probably feeling some tightness. I don't think it's quite 45. It's probably closer to about 35-ish.
Your spidey senses are synced.
My spidey senses.
are tingling.
I'm just gonna feel to make sure that I've got all my correct landmarks.
I said spidey senses are single.
She is very tired, you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna go right there. Okay. Okay, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Great job. Make sure everything is level. I'm getting like 30. And you can come back to relax. And then let me not lose my axis here. Alright, left ear to left shoulder. Beautiful. One's a bit more. That one's about 34. You can relax. Okay, now I'm about to stand over you. Just heads up.
Heads up.
Heads up. Oh wait, actually, yes. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Also, her cervical flexion, sperm end feel. Be comfortable.
Yep.
As comfortable as you
I
can
guess.
be. Alright. What's cute? Me standing over you?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what I want you to do is I want to see you turn this head to look towards that wall without moving your body. Perfect. And yeah, you can relax. And then let's see you look to the left without moving body. Perfect. You can relax. I would say that's about 60 on both. And we're just stripping that out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, go ahead and look over to the wall on your right. I forgot which number I was looking at for a second. Alright, I'm getting 59. And back. Hold on, just neutral for a second. Alright, and now look to your left. Beautiful. Ooh, okay, you're getting a little bit more with this one. You're hitting 63. Alright. Now I want you to put your hands on your hips. Great. Alright, and you can relax. And now what I want you to do is I want you to twist your torso towards the right. So twist your body toward the right. There you go. Without moving your hips too much. So try and keep your hips stable. Perfect. Good job. All right. I would say that's probably, let me orient myself a second. I would say that's probably going to be around like 30-ish, and you can relax. And other side. Yeah, I got a little bit more there. We'll say that this one's closer to like 40. Okay. Hands on your hips for me again. Great. And rest. Let me just. Okay. All right. Go ahead and twist your body for me towards the right side. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it this way. And I'm getting, make sure you're not compensating. Doing great. I'm getting 34. You can relax. All right. Relax. Relax.
Just relax.
Let me flip this. Hands on your hips for me one more time. Great. You can relax. And then I want you to look towards the left side for me. With your body. Yep, great. Turn in towards the left side. And this one we're definitely getting a lot more range of motion. This one we're getting 41. Good. Both of those are firm end feels. Okay. I'm gonna get off the table, put my shoes on. Oh. And then I'm gonna place the bed. We're getting through. Are you thinking about what you want for dinner?
Yeah, I just decided on Chick-fil-A actually.
That sounds nice.
Well,
Except for I can't have Chick-fil-A.
Oh, were we eating together?
No. I'm just saying I can't have it, but it does sound nice. I'm gonna move you up decently high just so I don't have to like bend down. Just wanna make sure that's still recording. I'm blind. I'm still gonna bend down some, but not that much. I'm gonna grab a towel so I can place that underneath your knees for what I want to do. Okay. We're gonna start with this leg, and I'm gonna place this underneath. Yeah, and you can relax. It actually does look kind of about 90. Go knee. Okay. Go knee. Okay.
Go knee.
Go knee. Okay. So for this motion, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help you stabilize this so that you're not bringing it up from the table. Basically, I'm gonna have you bring this lower leg in. Great job. Are you alright? Is it hurting your hip?
It was just stretching it. It was okay.
Okay.
I just did it too fast.
Okay, do you mind doing the motion for me one more time? Okay, and then relax. And now we're gonna do the same thing outward. Yeah, not a lot there. And rest. I would say that your external rotation's probably gonna be closer to like 15, but your internal rotation is a bit more, so we might get close to like 30 something there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright, so now let's start with that bringing your lower leg in for me. You're doing great. You give me any more? Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Alright, and relax. I got about 28 there.
Okay.
workout today. I'm gonna put this up just because I'm like so afraid of it freezing. Okay. Alright. Same thing, now I want you to bring this lower leg out. Great! Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold on, hold on. My hand. Sorry, sorry, sorry. And that one's probably about like 24. Alright. You can relax. Let's do this side. Her hip is 90, by the way. Both of these motions were firm and feels. Okay. I'm gonna have you do the same thing. So first, bring in this leg in. Great, that's definitely more. And relax. So that's probably gonna be about 24, maybe we'll get to 25. Hey, I'm just doing my best, y'all. Alright, and then let's take this out. Great. That one's probably going to be about 25. It's just, well, that's just what I'm guessing. Alright. Just based on what I think. Who cares what I think? It's what's real. Okay. Alright. Okay, go ahead and bring this in for me. Yeah, definitely a lot more there. Getting 22. Relax. And bring it out for me. Great. I'm just stabilizing this, make sure this is good. Ooh, baby. Relax. Got 30 on that one.
That's what surgery will do for you.
Oh, is that the side that you had surgery on? Alright, go ahead. Well, that's good to know. You realize? Okay, I'm gonna bring this down just a little. Because I want you to take your shoes off and your socks off.
Wow. This is sore for my quads.
Really? Do you want me to bring it off for you? Would that help?
No. I was just surprised.
I'm gonna switch to, well, I'm just gonna keep my, okay, I'll keep my big one for now. Bringing this up again. Sorry. Almost there, kind of, maybe. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Hi. Alright. Can they see me or is the chair blocking me?
I mean, they can see my leg.
Can they see me measuring? No. Which is me being assessed. Yeah. One take wonders. Okay. Alright. Keeping this nice and stable. I want you to bring your foot up towards the ceiling. Great job. That's probably about 15 degrees of dorsiflexion. And rest, and then I want you to put your feet down. Oh boy, she was a dancer. She's probably got like 70 degrees of plantar flexion, so you can rest. And both of those are going to be firm end feels. Comfortable? As comfortable as you can be. Alright, let me bring this stuff up here. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and bring that foot up towards the ceiling for me. Oh gosh, sorry, we got stuck. Alright. You relax. What did I start at? Oh, I started at 90. Which means, yeah, you got 11 degrees of dorsiflexion. Alright. Alright, go ahead and point that foot down to the ground for me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plantar flexion. That one, 70 degrees exactly. Perfect. All right, since we're just doing this, let me just go over to the other side. Then I'll switch my goni. What am I doing? Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the same thing. Go ahead and point that foot up towards the sky for me. I'm guessing that's gonna be probably about 11, maybe 12 degrees of dorsiflexion. Let's see. I'm gonna push it up a little bit more. Alright, you can rest. And that's 12 degrees of dorsiflexion. Alright. Alright, go ahead and point that foot down for me. That's probably going to be about 70 as well. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is definitely a little bit more than 70. That's 73. Dang, girl, you pushed that foot down. Okay. It's kind of like my face is getting warm. Okay. Now we're going to do kind of a weird movement. Imagine that your foot is my hand. We're going to start by, we'll start with this leg, or this foot. So we'll start by going down, like pointing your toes down, and then in. So go ahead and show me that right now. Good. And rest. And then the next movement we're going to do is I want you, again, imagining that this is your foot, bring your toes up and out. Perfect. Okay, and you can relax. I would say that your up and out is closer to 20, and then your your down and in was closer to 20, your up and out was probably a little bit. Actually, let me see you do it one more time. Okay, good. And rest, that's probably closer to 30-ish. And then you're up and out. Yeah, that's close to like 25. And rest. Okay. I'm gonna measure this. So her inversion is gonna be firm end feel, and then her eversion, so the up and out, is gonna be a hard end feel, because that malleolus. Okay. I'm gonna move you up. Just a little bit more. Do my feet slip flush? Because they feel flush.
You turned the air conditioning off.
I know, because
you were cold.
Well, I'm gonna take your top off. I'm not taking your top off, but I'm gonna have you take your top off when I lay when you lay down.
I haven't been cold at all in here.
One take wonder. I'll figure it out later. It's fine. Okay. Stabilize this. All right. Down and in for me. Beautiful. That one I'm getting 26. And rest. Okay. And then up and out for me.
My toes.
And this one's going to be a lot more. Hold on. Which we already kind of knew anyway. This one's going more into, hold on, I'm trying to make sure it's still between the malleoli. Sorry.
Tickly.
Sorry. I know. You just go up a lot. Yeah, well, not a dorsiflexion. Okay, this one, yeah, this one's closer to 22. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing with this side. Let me just see you do the motions first. So down and in. Great. That's probably close to 25.
It froze.
Oh no.
At the same exact spot.
How wild is that? Okay.
That is
Well,
so...
I don't know if you can hear us, but the computer froze, and I don't know if you can even still see it or not. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can even still see it or not, but the computer froze. It still says it's recording. I don't know if it's still recording at least the audio. Can you see your feet? No, we can't really. We'll probably have to adjust the computer again later. So I'm just picking up from here. The audio should at least still be working on the computer. Like, it is still one take. The computer's just freezing. I think just because I'm taking so long. I'm probably working at the same pace as you, and that's why. Okay. Let's go. All right. Down and in. Oh, we already estimated, and that's on there. Is it? No. We'll just do it again.
You did.
Okay. Down and in. Great. That's gonna be like 25, and then let's do up and out. There you go. And I will say that that's about 25 as well. And rest. Okay. Go ahead and do that down and in motion for me. Perfect. That's 32. Okay. And then up and out. And that's 28. All right. Good stuff. Let me put some hand sanitizer on because neat. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit. And now what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you sit with your feet facing this way. Legs extended, so legs straight. Splits. Alright. So now I'm going to be looking at your toesies. Again, because I've got like a bubble goniometer. People calling me while I'm filming now. Because I've got a bubble goniometer. I'm going to go on the side, the inside, so that I can see the range of motion of her great toe. But if I had an optimal one, I would do it on top. Okay. And I'll probably assist her in the flexion of this joint, just to get as much range of motion as possible, so it'll probably be it'll be passive range of motion. I'll have her do what she can in active first. Okay. And it should be an end feel.
You said
firm end feel.
yes, there should be an end feel.
There should be an end feel. Not empty. Not empty. Alright, we'll start with this toe. I'm going to stabilize this here. I want you to point your toes downward. Great. That's probably actually close to 70. Or sorry, relax again. Do you need to scoot forward or up so your heels, I'm going to have you scoot back so that your heels aren't in this. Or forward. Oh, so you can see. And that.
Wait, I don't know if they can.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, scoot forward. I just want to see. There we go. Okay. We'll start with this foot, just since I've moved this way. Point this foot down toward the ground for me. Okay. Good. Wow. Okay. Okay.
I just realized this is more
Then this one.
than like with your ankle up. Anyway.
All right. I'm gonna guesstimate that was probably close to 60 flexion. All right. I'm actually gonna start at 0 here. All right. Go ahead and bend that toe down for me. Great. Good job. Wow. I don't know what I expected from you. I'm gonna push on it just a little.
Well, you should be consider that.
Alright, I'm getting 85. You can rest. Okay, now I want to see your toe up, back toward you. What?
85.
What? That's what I got.
It's fine, keep going.
Is it? Alright. Oh wait, actually, no, I lied. I want to take that again. I'm not thinking. Flex it one more time for me.
They can't even see.
Yeah, no. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, I got 42. You can rest. Alright, now you. Great. Bet you this is probably about 70. You can relax.
I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay, or you can hold it.
She's doing good.
Pushing in a little bit. 65. You can rest. Going on the opposite side here. Alright, now we're looking at this foot. Yep, you can flex that. Alright. I'm gonna have you point this toe down for me. That's probably 42 as well. Go ahead and rest. And then point it up back toward you. That's probably a little bit less, probably like 65. Alright, rest. Okay.
It's back. Literally the same exact time as my video too.
Well, hopefully now we
That's
can just use
super
the laptop
weird.
one. I know. We're probably just same pacing. Alright, I'm going to turn this off and hopefully just you can transition back to the laptop one. Alright, let me make sure this is still good. Alright. Okay. I already guesstimated those. Alright. Point down for me. Great job. I'm going to put a little bit of extra pressure on it. Sorry. We got 33. You can rest. Alright. Bring that toe back up towards you. Great job. Ooh! Wait, you're actually doing really great here. You got like 80. Go ahead and rest. Great job. Okay. We're done with you seated like this. Now I would love for you, we're rolling over your socks, sorry, to lie on your back with your head at this end. I'm getting tired. Okay, we've just had a long day. Alright. Yep, place that there. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have you take your shirt off for me if that's okay, just because I want to make sure that I can see all the landmarks. Okay. Sorry, I'm like thinking in my head. I'm moving your shoes because I'm gonna trip on them, I think. Okay. I'm gonna move this up. Okay. So now I'm gonna play with this just a little, just to make sure that your arm is at 90. Can you do palm up for me? Great. Okay. So I'm just acknowledging that she has some hyperextension, which we would have assumed based on everything today. She's a very hypermobile person, and I would just document that as part of her range of motion. But since it's not required for this video, and since she obviously has extension there beyond not required, within normal limits, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to worry about elbow flexion, which is a soft end feel if it's limited by her biceps. Alright, great job keeping your palm up. Now what I want you to do is I want you to bring that palm up as if you're going to touch your shoulder. Good job. I'm going to say that that's about like 120. Go ahead and rest. With your palm up again. Alright. I'm just going to support you here. Alright, go ahead and bring that palm up towards your shoulder again. Whoop, she followed. got like 140. Actually, yeah, it's a lot. Alright. Now I'm gonna do your other side. Same thing here. This side also has hyperextension. Go ahead and bring the hand to your shoulder. Great. We'll say that's about 140 as well. And rest. Definitely some hyperextension. Okay, and go ahead and bring that palm back up to your shoulder. And that's about 143. And rest. Okay. So since I'm already over here, I'm gonna have you scoot over this or to your left side. So. Oh, actually, yeah. And then I'm gonna bring this elbow out like this. Great. So I'm gonna keep it at 90 here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just gonna look at, you can just rest your arm on the bed. I'm just looking at your arm's ability to move in and then out. And both of these are going to be firm end feels. Okay, so just supporting me here. Let's see you bring that palm down towards the ground.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty good. And rest. I would say that that's like 90, maybe 92. Okay, and then back. And I would say that's probably about 80. And rest. There. You're doing so great. Just think of all of that Chick-fil-A. And I'm keeping this level with the bed. Okay. I'm going to support her shoulder up here. Go ahead and bring that palm down towards the floor for me. And rest. Okay. I got about 63 there. And then go ahead and bring the back of your hand down towards the floor. Good. Make sure that my movement is okay, and rest. And that one was 72. Good job. Okay. Since you're already in this position, I'm also gonna do some hip stuff with you. That's all right with you. So I'm gonna have you extend this leg down. Sorry. And I'm gonna feel for the top of your hips. So I'm just gonna move this for a little bit, just so I can. Sorry, are you ticklish? I'm ticklish in my hips. I hate when people feel for my ASIs. Oh man, I'm gonna put this table down. I'm guarding her. Okay. Alright. So let's start by having you bring this leg out towards me as much as you can. I'm just supporting this hip here. The hip close to me as well. You're doing great. And I would estimate that's probably about 45. And go ahead and rest. And we got 35. All right. Yep, you can leave that there. And I'm going to do the same thing kind of, except for I'm going to have you bring this leg in as much as you can. So your left leg in toward me. Good. Can you move it in anymore? Good. I would say that's probably about 35. Let's see. Getting 29. do one more thing. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Scoot towards me one more time. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm just laughing at the stickiness.
I know. The ripping of the skin. Alright. Palm up. So now I want you to imagine that you're doing like a snow angel, and I want you to bring that, by the way, both of those leg, I did some adduction or hip adduction and hip abduction are both burn and feels. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to have that stated and said. Okay. Snow angel up as much as you can. You can rest this one. You don't need to use that one. Great job. That's definitely going to be a little bit more than 180. Probably about like 185. You can rest. And that's going to be a firm and feel as well. Or did you feel like you could go further with your head moved? So do that for me one more time. And then if you feel like you can go further, you can bring your head over and move your head over. Yeah, definitely more than 180. Let's say 185 and rest. Okay. Alright, palm up for me. Great. Okay. And snow angel out.
That's what I was laughing.
Good job. Keep it there, keep it there. You're almost done. You're almost done. And rest. That was actually 190. Great job.
Sweet.
Okay, now you can move back to the middle of the bed. I'm going to start with that arm, internal, external. So we're going to start with that. Oh my gosh, my back hurts from my workout today. I promise. Let's go ahead and scoot over a little toward that way. Good job. Okay. I'm going to place this underneath your arm. Just like that. Sorry. Sarah has really bad, sorry, not bad. Sarah's hips hurt when she's flat like that for too long. So for this motion, because her being in hook line really isn't going to affect her shoulder internal, external as much. As long as she can keep her back nice and straight, which I can keep an eye on, I'm going to allow her to just stay in this position. Okay. All right. So yep, bring your arm in as much as you can. Good stuff.
That's all I
Good
got.
stuff. And back out. Keeping that, yeah, nice and safe. We'll say that is probably about 60, 70, and then your internal is probably about 40, 50. Okay. Do. Loosey goosey.
The goni.
What? Yeah. Okay. All right, bring that arm down for me. This down towards the ground. Right there for just a moment. And rest. You are at 96. All right. And then bring it out for me. So back. Back of your hand down towards the ground. And this one is 76. Okay, good. You can rest. Yeah. Okay. Now, we did that. Now I'm going to have you put both of your legs flat for me. Sorry. Actually, you're already flat. Just leave it. Okay. Yeah, that'll actually work out better. feel for your ASIs this again, just heads up. I know.
My what?
Sorry, I'm gonna feel for your hip bone connected to the leg bone. Alright, go ahead and bring this leg out towards me. As much as you can. Good, I'm gonna help support you. You get any more?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say that this is probably about 30, and I'm gonna have you do that again in just a moment. Keeping this hip nice and stable, making sure it's not lifting or anything. Alright, go ahead and bring it out again for me. Good job, and you can bring it in. We're getting 25. Alright. I'm just working around. Okay. Leave this just a little bit out, because now I want you to bring this leg toward me. I'm gonna guess that that's probably about 25 as well. And go ahead back in, or you can leave it there. And press. Now only got 26. Okay, now we're gonna do the snow angel motion again, but with this arm. Great job. Move this out of your way. Palm up for me, and let me see you bring that all the way up as much as you can. And then can you can move your head if you can get any more. You alright?
Yeah.
Can you help support you here? Good. How's that? Good. I would say that that's probably about close to 190 again. We'll go with 185. Alright. Good job. Alright. Now go ahead and snow angel for me. I'm going to just help support her here since her shoulder's kind of hurting. Good job. Get more. There we go. Alright. So we started at 0 and we got to 1, 6, 1. Hold on. Started at 0. We got to about 190. I'm bad at math, y'all. Okay. And then we're almost done. You can move a little bit in for me. Now I'm going to test your arm or your shoulder flexion. In this case, you can bend both of these knees up. And I'm doing this so that she doesn't hyperextend that back. And I'm just going to double check. No hyperextension at the back. Good. Shoulder flexion is going to be a firm end feel, or should be. Okay. So now let me see you thumb up. Raise it all the way back as much as you can. Good job. Alright, we're going to say that that's probably 176. You can rest. Okay. Let me just get everything ready here. Alright, go ahead and bring that thumb up and all the way back. I'm just going to help you, support you here if you need it. Let me make sure my axis isn't messing up. Almost there, I'm sorry. And rest. And that was 172. Alright. Now let's do the other side. Same thing, thumb up, all the way back. Show me what you can do. Good. Sorry, I got for a second. I'm gonna say that's 176. Okay, and rest. All right. Bring that thumb up and back, all the way back. Sorry. Help and support me here. Oh, girl, look at you. All right, and rest. That was 176. Okay, so we've done hip abduction, hip adduction on both sides. We've done internal, external rotation of the shoulder on both sides. We've done shoulder flexion on both sides. I think at this point, all I want you to do is get on your belly. No, I don't. I don't want you to do that. I'm going to test your knee flexion now. So I'm not going to have her do this because it's not required, but as part of the knee flexion, I would first check her extension. And we already know that Sarah is hypermobile, in which case I would document that, and I would determine whether or not she's hypermobile in her knee extension by placing a towel underneath her like ankle area over here. Not quite her ankle, like her heel can still be off. Yeah, I'm gonna put it under this area and then see if her knee kind of drops a little in that extension, and then I would measure that. But I know Sarah, and I know she already has that. And so now I'm just gonna go into flexion. So let me see you flex this knee in as much as you can. You can drop your foot to get some more. Great. Perfect. I'm gonna say that that is 135. And just hold it there for me. I'm going from 0 like this. Perfect, 136, and rest. Okay, so now I'm gonna, while I'm on the side, check your hip flexion. And I'm gonna palpate for her greater trochanter, which is right here. And also, did you feel like you could have gotten more knee flexion and it was limited by your hamstring? That would be a soft end feel. So now I'm just feeling, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just feeling for your hip leg bone thing. Great. All right. And now what I want you to do is I want you to bring your knee in towards your belly as much as you can. Great job. I'm going to say that's probably about 45 and rest. I got 32. Let me try that one more time, just because I want to. All right. I'm lining this up with your torso. All right, bring it in for me one more time. Great job. And rest. Oh wait, yeah. I got 150, 105, which makes sense actually because it's going all the way straight to that motion. All right, going over to the other side. Almost through. Just a lot of joints to assess. Full body assessment. Can't get this for free. Okay. She's hyperextending again. Just I would document that. All right. Well, let me see you bring that knee in as much, or yeah, that foot in as much as you can. You can drop that heel. Perfect. I'm gonna say that that's actually about 136 as well. And let me just get my goni out. What do you know? 137 on that one. Go ahead and rest. All right. Now we're gonna do the hip in again. Feeling for this greater. I'm feeling for the greater trochanter, audience, but Sarah, I'm just feeling for a little part of your bone that I can use as a reference. All right. Now go ahead and bring that knee in as much as you can towards your belly. Good stuff. Ooh, whoa, look at you! That's probably about 115. Again, if you can hold it there for just a moment. I'm gonna do this in one rest. And that is 123. Even more. Is that the surgery one or is it the other one? Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm just moving this because I don't want it to freeze on me again. Okay. Now I feel good about putting you on your belly. So if you're comfortable, slowly. Yeah. Right here. All right. So now I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna feel for this greater trochanter again because I'm gonna measure how far you can kind of bring your leg up into the air. And I'm going to try and help us to support you because this is going to be kind of a difficult motion to do against gravity. Alright, so go ahead and bring your leg up in the air while still keeping your pelvis nice and stable for me. Alright, and rest. I'm going to say that that was probably about 5 to 10 degrees of extension. And that's going to be a firm end feel. Okay. Sorry. Just want to turn up that right axis. Okay. Bring that leg up for me. Try and put your weight down into this hip. Perfect. And rest. I know. It's hard. You got 7 degrees of extension there. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
We're always proud of our patients. Okay.
Those squats hurt me.
Trust me, I'm feeling it too. Alright, I'm going to have you, we're almost there. I want you to turn your head and face the other way for me. Alright. So now what I want you to do is I want you to kind of bring that elbow up kind of towards the ceiling, this elbow. So if you were to keep your arm like this, I want you to bring this elbow up. Good job. I'm going to help support you here. I'm going to say that that's probably about 25, 30 degrees of extension. And it's a firm end feel. Let me think about this. Okay. Alright, we're going to do it again. Again, you can bend this elbow a little. Good. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold you up.
It's my neck.
And I know, that was mine too. And rest. Alright. 33. Good stuff. Almost done. Almost done. You got this. You got this, Sarah. Alright. I'm feeling my favorite bone to feel on ya. Because I don't know how else to describe it.
That is weird.
It is weird. Okay. Alright, I want you to bring this leg up for me. Great job. And rest. That's probably going to be about, we'll be generous. It's probably going to be about 5-7 degrees of extension for end feel. Okay. She's tired, you guys. She's worked hard. Alright, bring it up for me. Put weight down in this pelvis for me. I've got you. And rest. You really kicked it. You got 8 on that one.
Yes.
Very proud of you. Alright. Oh, I'm so sorry. I want you to look. Look towards your right shoulder for me, please.
Oh boy.
I'm getting so warm in here. I'm regretting a lot. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me think. Okay.
Think faster.
I'm going to have you bring that elbow up towards the ceiling again. Great job. That's probably going to be about 30, we'll say 32 again. Alright. And I'm just going to try and help stabilize this here for you. Last one. You can do it. Good job. Good job. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I've got to make sure that my stabilizing arm is good. And rest. 36! And she did it!
We did it!
thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
This has been all of Sarah's range of motion.
The end.
The end.